we're gonna do an accent battle. This is Tim's Vlogs, and it's gonna be interesting. Little disclaimer, we do not mean any offense to anyone when we do these accents. We're just going with it.
So sorry if we offend you.
Proper country. I'm gonna go down to the ranch. I'm gonna get some sweet tea. I just made some nice little biscuits that we can eat together. And
Biscuits?
biscuits. They are delicious.
I'm not very... Jeez, I'm like Irish Southern. How y'all doing? This is a Southern accent that we have in Southern Mississippi. And
sounds like George Bush.
Nuclear. We have to go invade Iranian territories. I had no idea I could do that. We're related somehow. Go have our buttermilk biscuit.
Buttermilk
That's
biscuit.
like sassy, like black woman.
Sassy.
I know you ain't be looking at me like that, girl.
From Brooklyn, New York. Get some coffee.
Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. You looking at me? You looking at me? I'm looking at you. Are you looking at me? That's like those are the only words I know.
Hey, put it on my car park.
That's not New York, that's Chicago.
Chicago.
Is it fuzzy? I see it.
How you doing?
Don't give me no respect. That's what he does. He does like the collar thing.
Oh, go down to Aldi's and get some coffee and water. British posh.
Did you see that show last night on the telly?
Oh, that show, that was a fantastic show on the telly.
Oh my gosh.
It was so good. It was that Doctor Who or something, right?
Doctor Who, time travel,
Time
telly.
traveling.
Corky, you're Harry Potter.
Harry Potter must never come back to Hogwarts. Master has given Dobby sock.
Dobby is free.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed, or worse, expelled. That
She
was
needs to
awesome.
sort out her priorities.
Do you remember that? Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
We don't know any of the like regions. We just know a little bit, and I know someone from Yorkshire, and I listen to her talk a lot, and I think it's cute. I love it. Ali?
Hey Ali Bongo.
I'm from Yorkshire, and I'm gonna go to the pub.
The drinking age in Ireland is... Wait, no.
In Ireland?
Sorry, Irish
you
people.
keep going to Ireland. That's
I
your
want to be in
favorite.
Ireland.
You probably are an Irish at heart. An Irish at the heart.
Australian. Right?
Mate, I'm gonna go out in the outback and catch a koala.
Croquet. That's great news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go catch some koala and eat some kangaroo.
No, you don't eat the koala or kangaroo.
Australians
Ew.
eat kangaroo.
Ride
though.
in the kangaroo's pouch. That's fun. You go bounce, bounce,
I want
bounce.
to do that so bad. I mean, I want to do that so bad. I love kangaroos.
Nah, I've never even seen a shark or something like that. It was really
That was
weird.
good. That was good. Nah, I've never even seen a
I've
shark.
never even seen a shark.
My neck is like twitching.
It's okay. I twitch. German.
Guten Schlag. Mother.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Think of that movie about Hitler, and he is in there and he's talking like he's a German, and they're loud.
99999. Go get a beer in Oktoberfest. I don't know German.
German is just completely blanking out on me for some reason.
How to have a German accent. Thank you so much for this. Dr. Jones, Indiana Jones.
That was everything in one. I'm from Germany and I like my beer, and I want to have a bratwurst. Italian.
Italian.
Italiano.
Do you want the pizza?
I go up to the pizzeria tomorrow and I'm gonna ask a pizza man to make me a pizza. And that girl over there is wearing my dress. What am I doing? Ay, Maron.
What are you doing with your dress? It gets a spaghetti.
Spaghetti
And
sauce all
meatball.
over my dress. Oh god, that was Russian right there in the end.
I'm not very good at accents.
Yes,
But-
you are. He's pretty decent. He's pretty good at some of them.
Spaghetti and meatballs. I'm hungry now.
Russian. Hello, my name is Grayson. I'm from Russia. I would like to have some vodka.
My name is FPS Russia. I'm gonna go shoot some guns.
Gonna shoot some guns over here. What was that?
We shoot the guns on the shore. My name is TimsVlogs. I'm not Russian. I challenge you, FPS Russia, to a Russian accent contest.
You are going to lose.
Yeah, he's pretty Russian.
He's not Russian. I don't think he's actually Russian. French. Can you do a French accent?
Oh wait. Go to
We
the...
go to the tower.
Yes. What's the...
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Oui, oui.
I do not speak very fluent English.
Oui, oui, mon ami. We go to the French and we have a French cigar. If you've lived in Middle Earth, would you most likely be an elf, a dwarf, a hobbit, or wizard?
If you lived in Middle Earth, would you most likely be an elf, a dwarf, or a hobbit, or a wizard?
Dude, I would be Harry Potter in Middle Earth. You cast that, the
Wingardium Leviosa.
Avada Kedavra on all those dwarfs. Or no, the wait, what are they called?
Trolls? Trolls? Trolls?
Trolls.
Trolls?
Sure.
What are we? Huh?
The orcs. That's
orcs.
I knew that.
Orcs. That's what we were talking about. I thought we were talking strictly Harry Potter there. Alright, those are all of our accents that we're gonna do in this video, but if you go to his channel, you can check out 10 more accents or 9 more accents that we do. Tell us in the comments below who won. And again, we don't mean any offense to anybody. We're just having some fun, and you can make fun of us fat Americans that eat cheeseburgers. Well, except this American, he's really
I'm super
scrawny.
Fat. Ugh. I'm a big boy.
Make videos every day. If you like this video, share it with your friends, and maybe you can take part and do an accent battle type thing with your friends, because it's fun.
It was fun.
It's interesting. Be sure to check out his video too, because those accents were pretty good.
They were.
He won that one now. I will see you guys next weekend. Bye! Click his face. That's adorable.
Yay, right here. Cake is a lie. Gotta adjust my seat.
It's fine.
Got a wedgie.